You want to really change this country? You and I, we're going to keep going to that next level. And we're going to be the best people that we can be. Because we're raising up a new generation. A generation that knows the value of working hard, that knows the value of sacrifice, that knows the value and purpose of service and giving. That's what we've got to do. Because right now we live in a society where everybody want to keep up with the Kardashians. Everybody want to be rich and flashy. Everybody want plastic surgery and the vanity. It's big, it's crazy. The self-absorbed, it's me, me, me. That's the world we live in today. So we've got to show these young people that we've been trusted with what real character looks like. What happens when life hits you and it hits you hard? How do you press on? How do you continue to grow? How do you continue to strive? How do you show up every single day to this school and give everything that you have for these kids while you go through your own storm? That's what made Monday so great. When those 5 powerful women took the stage and their whole 1,400 people was filled with tears in their eyes, overwhelmed at just hearing their stories of grace, of power, of perseverance, of courage. That's what makes us great. When we say, I will not give up. I remember being in college when 9/11 took place. I remember being in my dorm room. And what fascinated me most, beyond the fact that our country was being attacked, but I'm seeing police officers and firemen run into clouds of smoke, not knowing what was on the other side. They could have easily stayed on the outside and say, you know what, we're gonna just help these people who are wounded here. But they ran into the face of danger. Why? Because they came to serve. They were ready to bring solutions. They were ready to sacrifice their life for the greater good of other people. That is next level living. That is next level teaching. So when I talk about sacrifice, I'm not just talking like it's a theory. I know the power of what happens when you sacrifice yourself and you say, let me give everything to these kids, because I did that. Me and my wife walked away from 6 figures after we had just built a home, after we had just had our daughter. We walked into the unknown because I knew that there was something different inside me. So I said I could stay with this company and make them millions of dollars, or I could go out here and change millions of lives. And I chose lives over money. You chose lives over money. So I want to make sure I'm balanced with my message today. Service for sure. Solutions for sure. Sacrifice for sure. But you can only offer service and solutions, and you can only sacrifice if you're taking care of yourself.
Jeremy Anderson's speech today was so inspirational to me. I actually came to this district with the desire of saying that I was never going to go back inside the classroom again. His speech has rejuvenated me and has given me the desire to want to, actually I'm even thinking, you know, maybe this year is not going to be so bad, and I would like to stay in the classroom and work with these children that are hurting.
I challenge you, when school starts in the next couple of days, whenever it starts, to sit back and you got a chart and you got everyone's name and you're taking notes. You're analyzing, you're saying, okay, I see what Sabrina's dealing with, I see what Patrick's dealing with, I see what Gail's dealing with, okay, I see Oscar's dealing with this, okay, great. And then you're gonna go a step further and you're gonna ask Oscar, hey Oscar, how are things going at home? Oscar's gonna say fine, but you know it's not fine. So you say, okay, Oscar, I care about you, and if you ever wanna talk, Oscar, I'm here. All right, okay, thanks. He's gonna look at you. He's gonna make you feel weird because he's not used to somebody telling them that they care about him. He's not used to that. But then he's gonna go home and he's gonna think about it. And then when he comes back the next day and then the next day and the next day, you just let Oscar know, hey, Oscar, how are things at home? Things okay? And after a while, it's like peeling back an onion. Oh, he'll start sharing it. You know why? Because he's longing for that. And then you know what that next level is? Maybe you get a $5, $10 gift card, put it inside the dollar store card, I don't know. And on Friday, you give it to him and say, hi, Oscar, just a little something I picked up. I'm really proud of you, and I see you growing. Even if Oscar's still been giving you a hard time, like Oscar, now Oscar knows. Wait a second. Like, she really does care. Or you just built an ally for life now. Now Oscar is saying, okay, all right, whatever you need me to do, I'm gonna do it for you. Now Oscar, who was once the ringleader, who once had issues, can now say, hey, you guys need to calm down. You sit back now, and Oscar's working on your behalf. He's like your informant, you know what I'm saying? It's like you've got an ally in the classroom now. But at the end of the day, you just show Oscar, hey, I care. And then when you better understand the child, you'll be able to better serve them.
I love today. I just think Jeremy just pours in so much faith, pours in so much hope, and not only teachers, but now we can go spread it. I'm so excited to just remember everything that he says and just wake up every day with that positive mindset put my foot down and just know that we can only control so much and just love on those babies.
I know a guy named Jeremy who grew up and had all sorts of issues, learning disabilities, they said ADHD, all sorts of stuff, behavior problems, hyperactive, couldn't sit still, disrespectful. And now that guy travels the world, inspiring a whole nother generation of teachers, of educators, of students all over the globe, because a small group of teachers were crazy enough to believe in him. They were crazy enough to plant seeds and wasn't sure if the seed was going to take root. But they said, it's not my responsibility to see it take root. It's my responsibility to plant the seeds and to water the seeds. And I have faith that those seeds will take root and that it will grow. And someone somewhere is going to reap the harvest. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that they told me. I believe in you. And there's something special inside you, and there ain't nothing that you can't do. This world might get worse, it might get more hectic, it might get ugly, it might be depressing, but we're gonna keep speaking life, we're gonna keep loving these kids, and we're gonna keep pushing them to be the great young people that they have been called and created to be. That is next level teaching. So I need you to know something, it's beyond teaching. I'm not here just to help you have a better curriculum or be a better teacher for these kids. I want you to be a better person. Because when you're a better person, then you'll be a better teacher.
It was awesome. He has that energy, and I was like, wow, how can I get that energy in the classroom? You know, just to be the best you can be for your students because they need us.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hancock, Assistant Principal at Pendergast Elementary. And what I got from Jeremy's presentation today was just that what we do to make a difference in kids' lives matter every day, and we just need to pour ourselves into them in every way possible and have that faith that we're making a difference in kids' lives.